Good morning, guys. Today we are going to review some topics that we studied in the first part of the year. In particular, chapter 4 that talks about lathe, the tornio. Let's have a look very quickly. We are page 72. And what is the lathe? Lathe is a turning machine. What does it mean? The turning is one of the most important operations and is a kind of material removal process that uses rotational parts to cut away unwanted material. This turning can be referred to external surfaces and also internal, for example boring inside the holes, for example boring. Let's have a look uh, what are the parts of a lathe. We can find headstock, their counterpoint that is the tailstock, two rests where we can put the workpiece, then there is the spindle that rotates, and the bed, and there is the where we can put the basement of the lathe. Um, there are different types of lathes. For example, starting from the old ones, we can find the woodworking lathes that were used in the past, and it's a variety used very simple. There is a procedure that helps to smooth the surfaces, and it's specialized to turn balls or with a freestanding headstock. And what does it mean? That there is the work of the operator that has a very strong importance in this case because it's a very old kind of lathe. Metalworking lathes, that is a large class of lathes that now is most used kind of lathe in mechanical industry, and they work also using CNC, so computer numerically controlled. Let's have a look also at the other. There is a glass working lathes that are similar to other lathes but different in how the workpiece is modified, because there is also a hollow glass vessel, and there is importance of the temperature of flame. Why? Because the flame works the glass. While the glass rotates, the flame serve to soften, quindi ammorbidire il vetro and make it ductile. Last kind of lathe are metal spinning lathe, used to form to form sheet metal into cylinders and give other shapes, other circular shapes, for example, using a lot of templates, this kind of ornamental objects. Then there are the tool operation, different tool operation, for example drilling. What does it mean drilling? Is with use of drill, and is a cutting a round hole by rotating a drill, this kind of device. And there are also these drill presses where a drill can be mounted, and they are used to make round holes in metal, rock, wood, plastic, or other materials. A kind of similar work operation is boring, and they both work the internal surface. They work in the internal surface, so it's a turning process, but internal, not external. Boring we can translate it alisatura, and is a process of producing circular internal profiles made by drilling. So to make the holes made by drilling more better in enlarging and making it more perfect, more particular. Mm. Then another process that you have is milling, fresatura. It's a machine. It consists of machining a piece of metal by bringing it in contact with a rotating cutting tool. There are several cutting edges, quindi con una portando a contatto il metallo con vari strumenti da taglio con varie estremità, varie parti estreme. Mm. Then let's have a look very quickly. Also, glass process. The other process is grinding. La molatura involves a shaping piece of metal by bringing it into contact with a rotating wheel covered with abrasive material similar to that found on sandpapers. And also, grinding includes two other operations that are lapping and honing. Lapping involves the use of abrasive paste, and honing is used to finish holes accurately. Then we have planers and shapers, as we can translate with piallatrice, sagomatrice, are cutting tools used to complete, modify, or finish metal wood surfaces in particular. And there are also metal forming machine tools that include different kind of objects, for example, presses that stamp metal into desired shape. Punch presses, there are machine tools that punch holes in metal sheets. Shears that cut sheets of metal as a scissor, cut sheets of paper. So shears that can cut metal. Press brakes are machines used to bend sheets of metal, quindi per piegare lamiere di metallo. Drop hammers, they are used to forge white hot metal on an anvil, quindi sull'incudine, utilizzati per forgiare metallo incandescente sull'incudine, and forging machines that are used to squeeze white hot metal into a die, quindi premere sotto grande pressione. These are the particular kinds of machine tools. Then also in this page 88 you can find a review of all the object that we studied and also the equivalents. Then there is also exercise about vocabulary where you can match you can choose translating, choosing, or matching the words with the definition. Okay, that's all. Bye.